Welcome to HyVee Today with Tony Tone. We're live inside Muscatine HyVee on 2nd Avenue in Muscatine, streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Now, here's Tony Tone.
Just like that, we're back. It's the HyVee Today show. This is Tony Tone. It's so good to be with you for the first day of September. Can you believe it? We're here already. Doesn't it seem like August was just yesterday? But oh no, it's a new month, fresh start. Will it signal the arrival of fall? I don't know. It was 98 degrees on Friday. A little bit cooler outside this morning. And I think the weather is going to bounce back into the 80s. We'll look at the Lutheran Living Senior Campus weather forecast, at least for today. We're looking at cloudy with maybe a chance for rain. Had a little sprinkle action earlier. Today's high 75, currently 63 degrees as we're doing the show. Tonight, mostly cloudy, a low of 57. You could turn off the air conditioning, which I haven't done yet at my house because I pay the bill. I just never want to be hot in my own house. That's my thing. But tonight, turn off the air, open the windows, 57. You're going to need a blanket. And then tomorrow, kind of bouncing back a little bit with temps that should be just getting over the 80-degree mark. So I'm okay with that. Again, it's the 1st of September, and looking forward to that. All right, so it's Top Care Tuesday at the store, and we've always told you about Top Care Tuesday products. You can buy one, get one 50% off. Top Care products have the same active ingredients as the name brand. So if you're dealing with allergies or you just need some like Tylenol, pain relief, it's the same active ingredient, but you're not paying for the name brand price. And today, buy one, get one 50% off. You can mix and match, so you could get some, Top Care mouthwash, and then you could get some Top Care allergy meds, and buy one, get one 50% off. So that's exciting. This Sunday, I'll mention this because I told my friend Ted Maroff that I would. This Sunday, I'll be in Wilton to MC the ceremony for the Muscatine County Freedom Rock, the unveiling of that. This is going to be a fantastic amenity for Muscatine County that serves the entire county and has over 500 brick pavers recognizing service men and women. Really powerful sight. This giant Freedom Rock was hand-painted by Bubba Sorensen, who is, I think, a state representative. He's done his goal is to do a Freedom Rock in all of Iowa's 99 counties, and they will unveil the Freedom Rock on Sunday, and I'll be there. So I'm going to serve as MC for the event. Should be a lot of fun. You can practice social distancing. You can be safe. There's live music by River City 6, good food, snow cones, Maid Rights, quickies, gourmet tacos are unreal. They're so good. And it's gonna be good. My grandpa was in World War II. I have cousins in the Navy right now. One of my favorite HyVee coworkers just left to go to the Navy, Riley Paul. So I hope that if you're in the area, you'll come out to that on Sunday. So on Facebook, Amanda says, my air has been off for days. Amanda, your air conditioning maybe was off since Saturday. There's no way you had it off on Friday because it was 98 degrees. Okay? But I get it. And my friend Jeff Storm says, what's up, Tony? Hello, Jeff. We got to get Jeff on the show. And then last but not least, I just want to share this with you. How much money have Hy-Vee customers saved with their Fuel Saver card in August? Now, this is just from August 1st to August 30th. $30,404. That's a heck of a deal. You're not paying full price on gas unless you have a hybrid car or an electric vehicle or a bicycle. You're putting gasoline in your vehicle. Don't pay full price. Hy-Vee is the only place in town that you can buy groceries and save money on gas. It's a winning combination. All right, we have guest this morning. One of our guests has been here, but our other guest, it's her first time. So we're going to talk about the Muscatine Crop Walk with Judy Brotherton and Pat Mundell, and it's great to have you both here. Thank you for coming on. This is exciting. Judy's first time, but Pat was here with Bags of Blessings. Was it almost 2 years ago? Yep. Does it feel like it was 2 years ago? It feels like it was yesterday. I don't think like, do any of us have a sense of time anymore?
Yeah.
Like, it's
No.
September 1st, my friends. Can you believe that?
Yeah. No.
It's
Like,
July.
yeah, isn't it wild? The Muscatine County Crop Walk, how many years are we? Is this 49?
This will be the 49th crop walk
Wow.
for Muscatine.
Yeah.
The first crop walk
Mm-hmm.
any place was 51 years ago.
Oh my gosh.
So we were right in at the beginning.
Yeah, that's incredible. So for folks that are watching, because I don't want to assume that everybody's familiar with the Muscatine County Crop Walk, can we give them some background information, who it serves, why it got started? Because they assume they hear Muscatine, they hear Crop Walk, they're thinking, are we walking through a field? Are we raising money for farmers or family farms, which could always, in theory, use some help? But it's more about feeding those that are hungry across our
Right.
county, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
The crop walk first started as a way to, well, I should say the beginnings of before they actually had the crop walk, were a way to come up with food for, especially for people in Europe.
Okay.
I don't know why it was called crop.
Yeah.
Crop really means nothing.
Sure.
We come up with a lot of different things for it. One of the things that originally it was Christian Rural Overseas Program.
Wow.
That was long time ago.
Yeah.
And then it was our communities responding to overcome poverty.
Okay.
And now it doesn't mean anything, but everybody knows crop walk, so that's what we call it. We call it the.
Well, and listen, 49
the
years
purpose.
later might be not the best time to change the name on an event during
No.
a pandemic.
No, because people are still going to call it the crop walk,
Exactly.
no matter what it is.
So what compelled both of you to get involved? Judy, how long have you been involved and what brought you to it?
I've been involved in this for probably over 30 years.
Wow.
Probably 30. I moved to Muscatine in 35 years ago.
Okay.
And I started going to the crop walk, and I think mostly because some of my friends were doing the crop walk, and
Yeah.
I think that people shouldn't be hungry.
Mm-hmm.
So I got involved in it,
Yeah.
and then wasn't very long before I was out on the committee.
Yeah.
And so I've been on the committee, and have been the coordinator of the crop walk, Muscatine Crop Walk, for probably 20 years or
That's
so.
unbelievable.
But I guess I've always been my husband calls me a do-gooder.
Yeah.
But I learned this thing from my mom, who
Yeah.
if anybody needed anything, I mean, she was right there. So that sort of
It's a
sort of
powerful.
taught to me.
Yeah. I mean, isn't that we always want to pass on good things to our kids,
Sure.
and the fact that you retain that from your mom, and you've been able to pay it forward, that's incredible. Like, that's the best thing that any parent could hope for, is, of course, polite, courteous,
Yeah.
behave in public. My kids, I'm thinking about. But to just have that, it's the right thing to do. You don't do good. I mean, you can feel good when you do good. That's okay. I think sometimes people feel like, well, I don't know if I should feel good if I do good. No, that's okay. Right? The fact that you're doing good is what it's all about. Pat, what about for you? How long have you been involved now?
Well, I've been involved. I started out when my kids were young, and I
Okay.
pushed them 30-some years ago in their
Yeah,
stroller
that's
along
awesome.
the walk. That's when
Yeah.
the walk was a lot longer than it is now. And then I guess I've been on the board, I was trying to think, maybe 10 years.
Wow.
I got on as a representative from our church, and they needed somebody. We asked each church to have a representative, and so that's how I got on, and I've been on since.
And what's the church again? Let's give them a shout out.
Faith United Church
That's
of
right.
Christ.
Faith United. So Faith United has had bags of blessings for a while. And listen, the thing is, isn't it wild, Judy and Pat, to think that hunger in our community is still a thing?
Sure.
And wouldn't it have been nice, 25 years ago to say, hey, we figured out hunger.
That's right.
Don't have to have the walk anymore. But
That'd be wonderful.
Yeah.
we're not there yet. We don't live in a perfect world. There are people, and if anything, listen, now more than ever, with the pandemic, if anything, the pandemic has shown a light on people that we didn't know that needed help. And I've heard that from the United Way Muscatine and Salvation Army and MCSA. They've found folks that were kind of on the cusp of needing a hand up. and that's why we need this event to be successful. So in a non-pandemic, we're gathering together, we're walking, pandemic shows up, so you got to kind of go digital, right? So what are the plans for the Muscatine County Crop Walk now with the Muscatine Crop Walk with the pandemic here?
This year we're doing a virtual walk,
Okay.
and we're asking people who are interested in doing this to walk any distance they want to. You can go out and walk to your mailbox and come back, or you can walk 10 miles.
Yeah.
Originally it was a 10-mile walk.
That's how long it was?
They would walk
Holy
from Muscatine
moly.
out to Salisbury Park, and then
Wow.
they'd be bused back in. That
That's-
was before I was involved.
Yeah.
But when I was involved, it was 10 miles through town.
Holy
Yeah.
moly, 10-mile walk.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
yes.
wild.
And if you're not a walker, it about kills you.
Yeah.
That happened to me the first year.
Oh my God.
Somebody who'd been at it a long time said,
Yeah.
don't sit down. Don't sit down before you go home. And as soon as you get home, get in a hot bathtub.
Yeah.
And they were right.
That is wild.
Yeah, we're people just anytime during the month of September.
Okay.
We're asking people, and I have a secret, Tony.
What's that?
I don't care if you walk or not. I just want your money.
Right. Okay. So that's interesting. And Chad, I think I emailed maybe the link for the walk where people can donate online. I took, there we have it right here. So I took 15,000 steps on Sunday. And I'm very active with my kids. We got neighbor kids that are over all the time. We're walking around the neighborhood. I feel like I like to get the steps in. I wear the Fitbit. This is the website. Is this correct?
It's our crop. This is the website that comes from Church Rural Service.
And it looks pretty easy to register. And is this where you want people to donate to?
Yeah, this would
Perfect.
work.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you can see right there, crophungerwalk.org. Easy to sign up, easy to donate. And then where does the money go? Because I think that's important for people to know. We're talking about hunger, we're talking about feeding people. It does stay local to have an impact, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. The money, 25% of the money is returned to Muscatine.
Awesome.
20% of that goes to the Muscatine Community Food Pantry,
Okay.
and 5% goes to Bag of Blessings.
Awesome.
And the rest of the money goes to Church Rural Service, and Church Rural Service has projects on hunger and water and other kinds of things to help those in poverty all over the world.
Sure.
United States as well as abroad.
And I know that over the years, the walk has done really well, right?
We've
To
done
the
pretty
tune
well.
of several thousands of dollars. So just like a lot of events this year that have had to get, I think of the Alzheimer's walk that kind of had to get creative and go virtual. You're doing the same. I like that you're giving folks the entire month of September, which starts today, to get involved, to form that virtual team, to raise some money. To help make a difference. It's wonderful. And again, obviously we know the need is there.
Yep.
Pat, do you know, I mean, have you seen with respects to Faith United and Bags of Blessing, has there been a demand? I don't know if that's the right way to put it, but certainly have you had to step up efforts, or how's the pandemic impacted that?
Well, obviously, there's a definite need for food in Muscatine. And Bag of Blessings did work throughout the pandemic through till the end of the school meal program. In the summer, we handed out Bag of Blessings each location. But this has definitely been an added boost to our treasury every year when we get it from crop, because the 5% really makes a big difference.
It really does, and it's going to help you serve the greater good. I want to read a couple comments that are coming in. Our friend Lynn Kelly says, "Go Judy." So Lynn, thank you, because Lynn reached out to me here. Because on this show, I always say if you have a guest idea, and look, here's proof, right? So it works when I say that. If you have somebody that should come on the show, Lynn reached out. Dr. Brad Bark says, "Great cause." So there's a good, that's a heck of a comment from a guy that's got a great business downtown with Bark Chiropractic, new location. We're trying to work on our posture, Dr. Bark. So this is, do you feel like, I mean, obviously you'd like to be able to gather, and hopefully 2021's walk, the 50th anniversary, will be able to gather, and this pandemic will maybe be a thing in the past. Do you feel like giving folks the benefit of more time, Judy, that they'll get out there, they'll raise some money, create that team, go on that virtual, even if it's just like you said, that walk through the neighborhood. They don't have to worry about hitting a certain date, which I kind of like.
Yeah, well, that's what we kind of thought. And actually, I kind of got the month of September from Pat, who sent me this information she was putting for her church, and I thought, I like that for the month of September.
Yeah.
The actual date for the walk would be October 4th. It's been the first Sunday in October for probably 30 years.
Wow.
And but that day doesn't always work. Somebody's got something else to do, and I told them, if you want to walk earlier or walk later, that's okay. Just get the money in. I'm not at all shy. I mean, if I was asking for money to take a vacation, I wouldn't be quite so bold.
So forward.
But I really want people to do this. It's when I first started doing this, we'd have maybe 300 people who would walk.
Wow.
There'd be a ton of people. A lot of the churches in town were involved. Businesses were involved. When I first started this, the crop walk was one of the very, very few, if not the only, charity walks that there were. Well, then everybody said, this is a good deal. So, you can do a charity walk every weekend if you want to.
Sure.
Or every week or whatever. So we've lost some churches, we've lost businesses. They would give so much money for each of their employees or their employees' families that walked.
Right.
Well, they don't do that anymore because they couldn't afford it.
Sure.
So, and how do you pick? Well, this is better than that one, so
Right.
they just don't do that anymore. We really are hoping that we will get a lot of people to do this. I think you're getting kind of tired of being inside, not doing anything. And so this is something that people can do, and they can do it online. Again, the online is crophungerwalk.org/Muscatine IA. And
how do you feel with respects to support from businesses in the last couple of years? I mean, it seems like, have you had some of the leaders in town with you? And I don't know. I'm not that familiar with this event, and I apologize. I mean, I think it's a worthwhile cause. People are hungry. We got to feed people.
Yeah.
It makes me angry, if I'm being honest, to know that people in the town that I live in struggle for things. So that's why a lot of this show turns into causes like this, Salvation Army, because there's people that are doing good every day to try and meet the need, and it's worth talking about. Are there opportunities for businesses to get involved this year? I want to talk about that, and then I want to ask, because I don't know where the walk would typically take place. So let's talk about some of those. Are there sponsor opportunities for the Brad Barks of the world with his business? Or?
We're always looking for businesses who will help us out. We have not had a lot really for quite a while.
Sure.
We haven't gone out and beat the doors down. We used to get help from the banks.
Sure.
From the banks, but we haven't asked a whole lot for that.
You want me to ask a bank right now?
There are
Chad, put me on camera for a second. Hold on, Judy. Hold on. Bob Howard. Hey, Bobby. It's Tony. Bob's a boss at CBI Bank and Trust.
Oh.
Bob, I need a blank check and a pen. Well, I have a pen. Bob, I need one blank check. I'll limit the amount of zeros on it. It'll go to the crop walk. Okay? So there you go. I put Bob on the spot.
Good.
I could do some other ones, but CBI sponsors this show. You see. So it's easier for me to lean on. Bob, you need Toyota
Very
Muscatine?
Good. Oh, yeah,
TJ?
that'd be great.
TJ, it's Tony. Look it, we got the Toyota Muscatine. What's in the box? My van's in the parking lot. TJ, Toyota Muscatine. Won't you support the walk? Last sponsor is Lutheran Living Senior Campus. Naria and Randy. Wouldn't you consider it? So I don't mind either. I'm with you.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
I don't really ask for a lot, but I want people to not be hungry in my
that's
town.
good. Yeah. One year, Lutheran Living did They did walk. They had several of their residents who were in rocking chairs on a I don't know if it was a pickup bed or something,
Awesome.
but that's been a long time ago. But
That's great. What about, so where did the walk typically, in a non-pandemic, Judy, where's the walk held at?
what we have done the last, I don't know, how many, 5-10 years, we've done the river walk.
Oh, perfect. Good space,
As I said, we started out doing, they walked out to Salisbury. Well, then
Okay.
they quit doing that. And then there was a 10-mile walk around town.
Wow.
It would either start at First National Bank downtown or at Pearl City Station, and then would just walk out to around Hauser, and then just all over the place.
So people
And-
would see you, you were visible.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
You'd see this big mob of people coming.
Yeah.
You
We
know.
had the police escort us.
Yes, we had the police escort.
The police escort in a good way is always a good
Yeah.
time.
Yes.
That was, Chad, we can go back to that for a second. So I think that was a story that Discover Muscatine ran ahead of last year's event, maybe.
Yeah. We have walked in horribly hot weather.
Right.
We have walked in sleet.
Oh my gosh.
You never know what it's going to be like the 1st of October. We've walked in sleet. We've walked in rain.
Yeah.
It's been pretty. We've done pretty well.
Isn't that wild?
Lately, the weather usually
Yeah.
has been pretty good. I know one year, a couple years ago, we had it was raining up until that time. A lot of people, well, I'm not going to get out in the rain. And we always begin our walks with. We usually hit up the new preachers in town.
Okay.
You say, it is a tradition that you were to be, so we had a new preacher in town,
Yeah.
and he prays and he says, and God, if you could maybe let this rain stop a little bit, and by golly, it did.
Did it really?
It did. We did the
Wow.
walk, and then it
What's
started
that
up
guy's
again
phone
later.
number? I have a couple other questions.
Yeah, that was pretty good. We
So
were
this
pleased with that.
event, again, 49 years.
Yep.
There's not a lot of events in town that have been going on that long. If you're watching, you can get involved. You can fundraise online. You could form a team. You could donate to the cause. You can help raise awareness. And then 50th anniversary next year.
We're going to have to think of something really big for that one.
Yeah, I would just love nothing. How about 50 miles? I'm not saying I'm going to walk 50 miles.
You were going to leave that.
No,
that
no,
would be
no.
okay.
But no, I'm kidding. But I do think that's incredible to have an event go on for that long.
Yeah, it is.
Obviously,
It is.
feeding people in town is a big deal. Again, the proceeds from the walk come back to the Muscatine Food Pantry, and then for Bags of Blessings. How long, Pat, has Bags of Blessings been going on with Faith
Actually,
United?
this was our 10th year, so
Wow.
we're starting
Yeah.
our 11th year.
Unbelievable.
And we were hoping to have an appreciation gathering to celebrate 10 years, but that didn't happen. So maybe
This
next year.
darn pandemic.
I know.
Isn't it weird? And it would be great, to your point, Judy, to get churches back together and maybe bring folks back into the fold. That, listen, there's a lot of worthwhile causes. We understand that, but hunger is up there, and feeding people and families. And if anything, it might just be that meal that fills in the gap for somebody. I mean, that's the story that I've heard all throughout this pandemic is first time people going, I need bread so that I can feed, or whatever it is. It's not like somebody's showing up looking for everything. There are folks that would be in dire straits like that, but I think a lot of examples from the pandemic have been people just needing a little bit of help. And when you can have a successful crop walk, you can ensure the food pantry is strong and the Bags of Blessings get to continue. Is there anything else we need to mention as we wrap up? I told you it was going to go by fast.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And that looks like maybe a picture from a previous walk as well.
Yeah, that.
Wow.
I don't remember which one that was.
That's great.
I usually send my husband out with a camera to take pictures of everybody.
That's
we have
fantastic.
had people do this in walkers. We've had people do it in wheelchairs. We've had people with little kids who'll drag them along in the wagon.
Yeah.
When Lynn and Don Kelly had their kids were little, the twins were little, they pushed them in a stroller. That was the year we had the sleet. They got about 2 blocks and said, "This is it," and then came back.
Yeah.
But we're really looking for a good response this year. I think especially because it's a lot. There's always been a lot of need, but I think there's a lot more need this year. That
I agree.
And like I say, a lot of people who maybe didn't need it before do now.
Yeah, well, and it's a worthwhile cause, and it's gone on for a while, and we want to make sure that we can assist, and I'm glad that both of you are here. Folks, you have throughout the entire month of September, which, by the way, starts right now, September 1st, to raise some money, take that walk around the neighborhood. I love walking around my neighborhood. It gets the exercise, gets the kids, out and about.
We might want to tell them if they don't want to give online, they could send a check.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Where should we send that check from CBI Bank and Trust? Pat and Judy, where should that go?
You can send it to Wesley United Methodist Church.
Okay.
Mark it, for crop. The check is made out to just crop walk will work.
Crop walk.
Crop walk. And yes, and you send just send it to Wesley and maybe in care of me.
Perfect.
And I'll get it and we'll get it deposited.
Well, in addition to every day we do the show, I appeal for people to reach out with guest suggestions, which Lynn did, and you're here. I always will say for people that are watching that have too much money and they don't know what to do with it, because it hasn't been proven that you can take it with you. You might as well, unless somebody proves me different. Leave it, write a check, make a donation, help out. I know that this community does. We're there for each other, period. Muscatine is incredible in that regard. But this is an event that, I'm happy to have a conversation about. And if it's the first time somebody watching has learned about the crop walk, that's okay. That's okay, because maybe it'll motivate them to get involved and be that first-time participant, even though it's virtual. That's okay.
Yeah. Last year we took in a little over $16,000.
Wow.
And we're really hoping to have at least that much, if not more, this year.
$16,000 to $20,000 would be phenomenal during a pandemic, and would do a lot to feed people in town. That's awesome. Well, please keep up the good work. If you need anything moving forward, let me know. Or let Lynn know. Lynn can be our contact. Lynn's like the agent. Lynn's Tony, I'll have my people call your person. And then Pat, if you need anything with Bags of Blessing, please reach out. Okay? It's incredible that both of you have been so involved in giving back, because you have lives and families and everything else, but you've made it a point to stay connected, and that means a lot. And I love, Judy, that you shared that started with you, with your mom. That's so cool. Like, again, as a parent, I have an 8-year-old, 5-year-old, and almost 2-year-old. I hope that I can instill qualities like that to where they just know it's the right thing to do. Yeah. We were walking in my neighborhood the other day. There was an empty water bottle on the curb. Picked it up. My 5-year-old was like, "Whose is that?" And I was like, "I don't know, but it's in our neighborhood, and we'll recycle it. It's just the right thing to do." So then he tried to drink it.
Well,
I was like, "No,
sure.
Don't do that, Ted. We're going to recycle it." So I hope that, they'll keep those things in mind. Thank you very much for being here. Good luck with the walk. And please, if you're watching and you have that blank check and you don't know what to do with it, you can make it out to Crop Walk, and or you can donate online. It would be much appreciated. Have a good rest of your day, okay?
Thank you.
Appreciate it very much. All right, we're going to go to the CBI Bank and Trust aisle cam. And listen, this event is going virtual, but you can still get involved, and you should, to help meet the need for folks here in Muscatine. Hunger is ongoing, right? It's one of those things that I wish we could, you snap your fingers and you could cure hunger, but we're not there yet. And that's okay. We're going to continue to do good and help people. And yeah, you guys did excellent. And you can leave some info if you want. Yeah.
It's a
press release. Perfect. Awesome. You're marvelous. Yeah. Yeah. We'll keep talking about it. Good. All right. We'll keep promoting this for you. I love it. All right. There you go. That is coming up very soon throughout the entire month with the Crop Hunger Walk. Get online and donate, or write that check, won't you? It's a big deal. Big deal. Wow. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm just reading a little bit more on that. That's awesome. Okay, so thank you to Judy and Pat for their time. A lot of people watching online. Those two know a lot of folks, so that's great, right? All right, I guess I'll start with Halloween because you can see it all behind me. Halloween candy, Halloween decorations. How about pumpkin crunch popcorn? Listen, Brad's showing you the candy. Go to the candy. It's okay. Go back to the candy, Brad. You're right. Listen, look at all this Halloween candy. Get yourself, and I know what you're thinking, Tony. It's September 1st. It's not even close. It's not even close to Halloween. It's fine to get a bag of Halloween candy and enjoy it on September 1st because you deserve it, and we have a lot of it. So you're doing me a favor if you think about it. Look at this, the variety that we have. Oh, my gosh. So many options. I mean, you could literally, like, oh, look at that. You just want a bag of Reese's? Gotcha. Isn't that nuts? Like, they have, I'm here to tell you, there is a bag of, yeah, we literally could show you new candy every day. Reese's Lover, there's like combo pack, 100 pieces. Give me all the Snickers. Sourlicious, I'm probably out on that. Now listen, Lemon Heads, you know, made by the Ferrara Pan Company in Forest Park, Illinois, not too far where I grew up, was the factory where they were making lemon heads, and it would smell pretty sweet over there. You like lemon heads? Chris Anderson likes lemon heads. Look at that. So there you go. And then I have, more fun stuff. This is interesting. South Bend Chocolate Company. I kind of like this. It's like fancy popcorn. Pumpkin crunch. So does that mean that like this is like chocolate pumpkin? It must be. I don't know. I'm inclined to open it up, but I don't love pumpkin flavored stuff. I don't. Beatrice on Facebook says, I love Chris's picture in the background of the aisle cam. Chris Anderson dropping in some art. I like that. Oh, she did get the sunny day, didn't she? That's right. Here's some Halloween napkins, y'all. Hey, y'all, it's Paula Dean. You need some napkins for your get-together? We've got them. Oh, does that say a little baddie? That's cute. What does the glass one say? Eek, my glass is nearly empty. And then this one says, oh, little baddie as well. So that's awesome. Aisle 6 is your one-stop shop for Halloween. And yes, we've even got more glow-in-the-dark candy. Hey, friends. Got into the candy last night. I mean, I feel like if you get into the glow-in-the-dark candy and you, like, go back to bed, your significant other is going to be like, did you get into the glow-in-the-dark candy? And you're going to say no, and your mouth is going to be glowing. Like, you're literally going to be busted because you're just going to have eaten glow-in-the-dark Hershey's. What's the secret to glow-in-the-dark candy? I don't know. The secret is lightning bugs. There you go. Look at that. It says right there, ingredients, milk, chocolate, sugar, lightning bugs. Not really. That's not what it says. It doesn't say that. And then we've got a little ground cinnamon. I said it right. Say that 7 times fast. Because we're making apple pie. Is it apple pie day? I guess. On my list, I have it is no rhyme nor reason day, and it is chicken boy day. But Chris Anderson is here to tell you September 1st could also be known as apple pie day, and there are people that will make apple pie, and we've got a recipe here. And in addition to that, we have the products right over yonder. Is that a bottle of Everclear? Oh, my. Brad's going to show you what's to my left. All the ingredients. I guess I didn't realize that Everclear, yeah, look at that. 1 gallon of apple cider, 1 gallon of apple juice, 6 cinnamon sticks. Holy sentence. Jeez. 1.5 cups of white sugar, and 1 entire bottle of Everclear. Oh, my gosh. I feel like, I don't want to incriminate myself, but anyways, when I was in college, sometimes you would go to a party. Not that I ever went to college parties. Yeah, Everclear in moderation. People, listen. I have, and by the way, if you're like, I can't make apple pie in a jar, we sell it pre-made. We got it. But there are people that swear by, oh, I got the best recipe. The thing that I always find amusing is when someone like makes their own homemade apple pie drink. It's always in like a sketchy looking container. And they're like, you got to try this. And you're like, I don't know. What kind of bottle is that? And then they like pour it out and they give you the sample and you're like, oh yeah, that's good. It's a little strong. Now, I've had apple pie that is, I feel like there's good apple pie and there's bad apple pie. There's not a lot of middle of the road. People either know how to make it. That's why you could leave it up to the experts and you could pick up a bottle pre-made if you want to. And then we've got, since it is Top Care Tuesday, how about some Top Care Thank you, Chris. Top Care cotton balls. That's a lot of cotton balls. My mom would tell you that these could be used as snowballs to have a fake snowball fight. Or spider webs for Halloween. Yes. Touche, Chris Anderson. Touche. Buy one, get one 50% off with Top Care Tuesday. Those are awesome. And then ramen? No rhyme or reason. So this is, listen, it is National No Rhyme or Reason Day. So Chris says, I got ramen because, well, why not? I love ramen. I'm here to tell you, I haven't had ramen in a while, but back in the day, and again, I feel like there's people like ramen with no liquid. They just want like a noodle, or they're doing it like soup, right? There are people that would tell you if you're draining the liquid, you're not doing yourself any favors. But I think you can enjoy your ramen however you please. I'm just impressed with the variety. Wow, there's a lot more. And by the way, when the pandemic was in like full swing, we were sold out of ramen. Ramen was gone. Really? Oh, you mean like pickling, canning jars? Yeah. Yeah, there's been a shortage of those. So anyways, here's a bunch of different ramen for no rhyme or reason. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. All right, hold on. I want to show you this. So I feel like for folks that are sad about Hawkeye football not happening, not that this is going to make you that much happier, but this is awesome. It was kind of like a pastime to fold a piece of paper into the shape of a football like here. This is super cool. Whether you're in class or it comes with a playing field. Wow. No rhyme or reason day. How are you passing the time? Try gambling in moderation. Here's playing cards. I remember when I learned how to shuffle. My grandma taught me how to play solitaire on vacation back in the day. That's awesome. Oh, there's dice in there as well. I didn't see the dice. Right down the middle. And then it's even got some instructions. I don't know how to play poker. Not a good poker player because I don't know how to play. I also don't know how to play euchre. There's a hot take. Don't know how to play euchre. And then here you go. Look at this. This must be brand new. I've never seen this before. This is HyVee one-step water in aluminum bottles. Check that out. 100% recyclable aluminum. And when you purchase HyVee one-step products like water or one-step potatoes, you help build wells for people in need. This is cool. I kind of like this. It's water in, aluminum, let's see, can be infinitely recycled, gets colder faster, and it's BPA free. So have you ever had water out of an aluminum bottle? I have not. I wonder how much this is. It's a 4-pack. It's interesting. I kind of like the packaging. Yeah. That's good. No rhyme or reason. Am I missing anything? Here you go. Here's some more fun stuff you can find in the store. If you are not sure how to take care of your pineapple, this is right up your alley, right? It always, we're coming into the holidays, believe it or not. Do you need a new thermometer as you get ready to do some serious baking? A can opener. Remember when electric can openers were like all it was like the thing to have? I don't have it. I think we have one of these in the house. Most cans nowadays, you just pop the top, right? Stephanie is saying no liquid in the ramen. This is what I'm saying. People lose friends over how they prefer their ramen. I love soup, but I'm with you on the no liquid ramen. And then this is a strainer or a hat. There you go. So just products at the store that maybe you didn't know that we had. I'm telling you, if you haven't had ramen in a while, you should just make yourself some ramen. Aren't there like restaurants where they're doing like fancy ramen? Like there's like upscale ramen restaurants. That's a whole thing, right? All right, Toyota Muscatine, what's in the box? Listen, I should have probably had Judy or Pat do this, but Judy's first time. I don't want them to feel, uncomfortable if they weren't able to guess. And I don't know what's going to be in here. This is the Toyota Muscatine, what's in the box. This literally was something that was left over from Christmas. And as the pandemic came into effect, we kind of went away from the Toyota Muscatine cart cam because we didn't want to catch people off guard out of respect. So we improvised, and I think this has been awesome. The Toyota Muscatine, what's in the box? Put your hands in the box, push the doors open, try and guess what's in there. Eyes closed, heart full, and, oh, that's candy. Ooh, now I'm going to try and make an educated guess. Is there one thing in here? Yes, candy. Now and later? Or it's a big Tootsie Roll? No? Okay. Ooh, it's not a Starburst, right? It's not a Starburst. It's not a now and later or later. It's a fruit chew? Yeah? Okay. Is that good? It's a Mamba Sour? Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, look at that. There you go. With 18 fruit chews coming in hot. With Halloween coming up. Candy, 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 right? I'm here to tell you, it is okay to get Halloween candy before Halloween. Listen, we've got tough times, all right? Maybe you want to have a scary ghost. Ooh, get in my belly. Oh, ooh. Here's the thing. Nobody is going to judge you if you show up to work or if you show up at the house with Halloween candy. Your significant other might be like, oh, you're getting a head start on Halloween candy? And you can be like, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I am not going to crack these open later. Don't these look good? Look at that. Boo, pumpkins. I'm telling you, the Reese's people got it figured out. They can put those Reese's peanut butter cups into different shapes, different colors, and people will go batty. I mean, look at it, just right here. You've got pumpkins, and then you've got white chocolate ghost, right? Remember how popular the Reese's peanut butter eggs are? I mean, that's like a whole thing. Stephanie says, my boyfriend calls it soup and like water. I don't judge. I'll eat ramen either way. Yeah. She says Tootsie Roll was a good guess. Yeah, it felt kind of like Tootsie Roll. Like that packaging, That's awesome. White cream ghosts. I mean, what will they think of next, right? Here's the thing. I'm going to be totally honest with you. We have 11 pallets of Halloween candy, okay? I need y'all to buy some Halloween candy because I can't have Halloween candy at Valentine's Day, all right? Before Halloween gets I'm not here to tell you that Halloween's going to get canceled. I am pro-Halloween. I've hosted the biggest Halloween party in this town for like 7 years in a row. I love costumes. I dressed like Guy Fieri a couple of years ago. Last year I was the My Pillow guy. Mr. Rogers a couple of years ago. Nobody loves Halloween more than I do. Before anybody makes a decision about Halloween, it's on a Saturday this year, get yourself some candy. I'm not here to say that Halloween's going to get canceled. I don't want it to. I want my kids to be able to dress up, trick or treat. We have an amazing neighborhood for that. But if it should happen because of this darn pandemic, eat your feelings with candy from the store, please. Because like I said, we have 11 pallets. And it's okay. Corey Doffelt says full-size candy bars for Halloween. Yes. At Corey's house, they pass out full-size candy bars to trick-or-treaters. How do I know that? Because we have trick-or-treated at their house. I don't know if we made it over last year because, it snowed. But several times we have stopped by the Doffelt house. Isn't that cool? Like you always, when you were little, you hoped to find the house that was doing full-size candy, right? You really were like, all right, who's got it? And then everybody would go to that house. Like there's a couple of those houses on 2nd Street, I think, right? Downtown, where they're like, oh yeah, the old hospital, they give out full-size candy. And I think that's awesome. When I was little, we trick-or-treated at the Mars at the factory. They had a guy in like a 7 or 8 foot tall Frankenstein costume, and they would give out the king size, like Snickers or Milky Way. And that's where they made the candy. That was pretty cool, right? So before anybody makes a decision on Halloween, and this is why I'm not mayor, right? I wouldn't want to have to pull the plug on Halloween. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just saying treat yourself to some candy. I'm so tempted to just open these and then just like like inter-store charge it because we sold the bag right here. Enjoy some Halloween candy, won't you? You deserve it. You really do. Okay, we'll mention a couple of things and we'll get out of here. Have I covered everything that's around me? Yes? Perfect. Okay, and then we've got the new ad. Or is this the one that ends today? Oh, this is the one that ends today. Okay, we'll get to that in a second. That's perfect. Again, I told you about Top Care Tuesday. Buy one, get one 50% off. That's going on today on Tuesday on Top Care Tuesday. TT, Top Care Tuesday. Active ingredients as the name brand products at a fraction of the cost. That's what I love about Top Care. That would be like if there was an imposter Tony Tone, right? Right? Name brand. There could be an imposter out there. I don't know. If there is, let me know. If I have like an evil twin somewhere, I would like to know that. On Top Care Tuesday, you can save. Fuel saver. Hear me out. I understand. People say, I don't have a fuel saver. And I say $30,404 is what people at this store, just this store, Muscatine, 2400 2nd Avenue. This isn't Hy-Vee Main Street. This isn't the Davenport stores. This isn't, Milan. This isn't Iowa City. This is 2400 2nd Avenue. This store, $30,404 in gas was saved. The fuel saver is no joke. It is not a scam. It is saving people money on gas. We have thousands of items in the store with fuel savers on them. And if you play it right, you can literally not pay full price for gas. Chad, I want to airdrop you a picture of a receipt that our friend Cheryl Plank shared. Let me find this here. She commented, here it is. Let me see if I can save this. Bear with me. Keep that on the screen if you don't mind. So this is just an example of how people are not paying full price for gas. Come on, phone. Here we go. All right, I'm sending this to Chad. So if you have one of these stories, one of these receipts, send it to me. I love showing it. Look at this. Look at the fuel saver, okay? You can see what they redeemed. $26 they saved on gas. That's a receipt that Cheryl shared earlier this morning on our Facebook, okay? So look at the price of gas. Look what it was supposed to be, $42.98, and then look at what they ended up paying. So when people tell me, like, no, I don't have a fuel saver, I'm like this. Okay, I get it. Sure, yeah. And in my head, I'm like, you're leaving money on the table. Oh, you don't have one? Okay, that's cool. Sure, I understand. But I'm really dying inside because you're leaving money on the table. Now, I'll take the money off the table. I can't take your fuel saver. I'm not saying that. But get the fuel saver. If you shop at the store, do it. Lynn is encouraging me to open the bag of candy. She says, go ahead. Matt and Chad won't care. Well, here's the thing, Lynn. Chad's on vacation this week, and Matt's downtown. So we're going to put this on Lynn's tab. Here you go. Here is the white. Now, I got to be honest. I'm going to have at least 7 of these because I thought they were bigger. I bit the ghost's head off. Oh, that's marvelous. Haven't had a lot of real sugar in a while. So my brain is going a little cray-cray right now. Taking one for the team. Literally. Chris, coming in hot. Bradley Dangerfield, coming in hot. Oh my gosh, look at this, Chad. We caught all of those. Wow, and I didn't hit a camera or a light. And there's no sugar in there. Everything in moderation, right? That's pretty good. Hey, good for you, Lynn. So this whole show has pretty much been brought to you by Lynn Kelly. So Lynn booked the guests, and then Lynn says, open the bag of candy, right? Lynn, what else should I do? Get in the safe? I'm kidding. I'm not doing that. But that's awesome. That's a lot of fun. That's a white cream Reese's Ghost, aisle 6. Recommend. Maybe we'll just do this right here. Here you go. These are now half off because we had 4 of them. I'm kidding. We're not going to do that. That's a joke. Lynn says that's okay. Lynn, you're my friend. All right. That's fantastic. The app deal is brand new for the week, and it's a pizza deal. So this is pretty cool. Palermo's Primo Thin Crust Pizza. So you can download the Hy-Vee app on your phone and take advantage of this. It's limit 1 per customer. You would scan it at the register, and then you would get that price on your pizza. So that is good through Sunday, which is September 6th. No, that's not good through Sunday. That's good through, is it good through Sunday? Did it say? I don't remember. I think it's good through Sunday. Yeah, the 6th. Okay, that's right. I don't know why I'm second-guessing myself. All right, this is the last day to take advantage of this ad that is on the back page of the newspaper. We have a new ad that'll roll out tomorrow. So if you got the paper from last week, you can see the deals here. You can also find the digital version of this ad on the Facebook page for both this store and Hy-Vee Main Street. You can pull it up. We'll get you taken care of. And we've got a new ad, like I said, that'll roll out tomorrow, each and every Wednesday. You take your paper and you just do this move right here. And there's the ad. So check that out. One more day to take advantage of those savings. And then the same thing can be said just for the Hy-Vee ad that's inside the paper. So I'll just show you that really quick. And there's the front page of that ad right there. So last chance to save that good price on the boneless, skinless chicken breast on the front, like you can see right there. The That's Smart bananas, the salad, the butter, the cereal, and the Pepsi. So that's good. Okay. All right. Let me look here. Drive-through flu shots. So we had this yesterday, and quite a few people taking advantage of the drive-through flu shots, which is great. They'll be back on Thursday, so you can literally stay in your car, pull into the parking lot, go to the little red shed, the Aisles Online shed, and they'll get you a flu shot, and you won't have to get out of your car. Isn't that nice? So that's great. And that happens on Thursday from 3 till 7 p.m. and on Saturday from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. Julia says, listen, Julia Strauss on Facebook, share the bag with everyone around you, should get 15 to 18 people. I see. Now, listen, my coworker Julia, who works at Hy-Vee Main Street downtown, she may have been the recipient of $1,000 since our company is giving away all these cool prizes. Julia, maybe you want to share the winnings with me I'll trade you some winnings for some ghosts. Now, I would love nothing more than to just throw candy over my head, but I don't want to hit anybody in the face like I'm some sort of parade float or something. But don't tempt me. I will do it. Julia. 15 to 18 people. Listen, I'm thinking I'm having 2 more. That's 3 total. How many pieces are in here? Anyways, it says fell off the table. Are the ghosts okay? Yeah. Okay. Whew. I think the candy's going to be okay. It says that 2 pieces equal 1 serving, so I haven't even had a whole serving yet. All right, the shingle shot. If you're 50 years and older, you could come to this store, or you could go see Julia Strauss at Hy-Vee Main Street downtown and get the shingle shot. Listen, the Hy-Vee locations in Muscatine are going to take great care of you. If you're 50 years of age or older, get the shingles shot. Don't have to worry about shingles. There's a vaccine for it. We'll get you taken care of. And shingles are terrible, so get that. It's a series of 2 shots. And you don't have to have an appointment. You can walk right in and leave knowing that you're protecting yourself. All right? Now, we showed you the hot deals. I'll remind you again, we still have a couple of the L&M and Muscatine face masks left here at the store. So if you have kids that go to school in Muscatine or go to school at L&M or in Wilton, they are wearing face masks this year. That is part of the new normal. And the masks are $7.99. We still have some. I'm laughing because Corey Doffelt says, open the bottle of Everclear. I'm not opening the bottle. Listen, just to show this is still sealed. It has the protective thing on it. Oh, Corey, that's good. Julia says, maybe you'll win today. So today our company is celebrating 90 years, doing giveaways through November 4th. Today they're giving away a brand new Jeep to 1 lucky employee. Pretty cool. I mean, not to toot the Hy-Vee horn, but allow me for a second. So we had the first week of prizes for Hy-Vee. They gave away $91,000 cash prizes. We had a winner at this store. Julia won downtown. Don Rainier won a $500 Hy-Vee gift card last week. Randy Beimer won a custom Yeti cup. My friend, I don't know why it makes me laugh saying Randy Beimer. We love Randy. Jim Bales won a Yeti cup. And I'm trying to think what else. Megan Beauchamp, who works here, had a Starbucks gift card. So they're giving away a new Jeep, like a custom red 4-door Jeep Wrangler today to 1 lucky person. But then they're giving away like 90 gift cards with 100 gallons of gas. So that's kind of cool. I don't know how they're breaking that down. I'll let you know if I win the Jeep. We'll show it tomorrow. But I don't know. Maybe I will. Who knows, right? Okay, last but not least, speaking of aisles online, if you don't want to shop, you're enjoying the cooler break in the weather, and you can shop from your phone, you can shop from a tablet, from your computer. Aisles Online has an app, and you can also go to HyVee.com/grocery to get yourself taken care of with Hy-Vee Aisles Online. It'll be great. Okay. I want to thank our guests this morning. We talked to Judy Brotherton and Pat Mundell about the crop walk. I love that Judy left me this press release. The crop hunger walk, ending hunger one step at a time, has gone virtual this year. They're encouraging you to walk in a neighborhood, take a walk, raise some money. You can go to crophungerwalk.org/MuscatineIA. crophungerwalk.org/MuscatineIA. Money from this event comes back to help the Muscatine Food Pantry and Bags of Blessings. The Crop Hunger Walk has been going on for 49 years in Muscatine. That's a long time. And it, unfortunately, we still have to meet the need with hunger. So please consider helping out. And I thank Judy and Pat for their time. Tomorrow, we'll talk to an artist. So Chris Anderson will love this. Chris Anderson, to my left, is the guy that's painting all the buildings in downtown Muscatine. Tomorrow, Paul Marquez will be here. Now, Paul has been on the show before. You might not just recognize Paul, because when he was here, he was talking about playing Gomez in the Addams Family. So Paul Marquez has been a friend of mine for a while. He just painted a building in Wilton. in downtown Wilton, and we'll talk about that. And I think Paul was like a tattoo artist. He's got a super cool story. His house in Wilton is like the best decorated house for Halloween every year. So Paul's a good guy. He's quite the character, and we'll talk to him tomorrow morning at 8:30 and show you the work. I think he has a time lapse of his painting, which is super cool, and it'll be nice to. I'll be surrounded by artists, and then I'm just no Art McGee over here. Can't even draw a stick figure over here, but that's all right. So tune in tomorrow for that. And thank you for watching. Thanks to CBI Bank and Trust. Thanks to Toyota Muscatine and Lutheran Living Senior Campus. Have a good rest of your day or a good evening if you're watching this. If you need anything, listen, this is what I say. If you need anything, HyVee@gmail.com. You can call me here at the store. Lynn Kelly called me at the store, and Judy and Pat were on the show. So that's proof positive that what I'm saying right now works. Thank you for watching. We'll talk to you soon. I think it's about time to have another chocolate ghost. So we're going to get out of here. Goodbye.
Thanks for watching Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone.
Be very, very quiet while hunting wabbits.
We'll do it again tomorrow with more local guests from in and around the Muscatine community.
I'm trying to emote for the play that the alumni are putting on in Wilton.
Yeah,
This
man.
Friday, Saturday.
Questions, comments, know a great guest? Reach out to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone on Facebook or via email, HyVee@gmail.com.